And we are excuse me. And we are live once again. Hello. Okay, so if I remember correctly, last time we acquired mostly a bunch of ships. Yeah, that was it. We mostly gained a bunch of ships, and now I am looking for... Train, please. I don't know, we're looking for a bit more money in order to gain access to either a L freighter, another M freighter, or just another tanker. Now I think about it. Opinions. Oh, that's annoying. I can't make another. I can't make an L tanker, but I can make tankers and freighters. What does it take to make? I don't say. Suddenly so many supplies in here. I feel like I missed something. Oh, the trade post. Right, now I have a trade post and a... Dang. I mean, I did make a bit of money that way. Alright, that's the guy I need to... Then the AI comes in. Already having an M freighter being built, so there's no point in making a new one. Buying a new one here. Don't seem to have a tanker. guess I could grab another S tanker. I don't think it's great. I think that it's that great of an idea. Tanker can wait, I think. Yeah, that is expensive. Oh heavens, what is happening to my model? Which one is that? That's nuclear bomber. Anything that can help? Add that for now. Mostly so I just have some surveying equipment since I'm planning to go exploring. Story. survey equipment because I don't have anything else I can put. Should probably put him into something a bit stronger. Okay. This question is where do I go? Sidebar. I can't just need money, right? And kill guys. I know nothing about it. That's way too close. Act, exploration. I really don't know why my mother is freaking out like this. I think it's just barely in... my head is just barely in shot whenever I lean on the side or something. Shoulder body. It is in range. I think we're gonna go to the spatial laboratory. If I remember correctly, the laboratory is something you can get a fairly decent boost off of if you're for one of your officers. Explode and explode. Surprised all of them are unexplored. I could have sworn I went to one of those. Ooh, shiny. Ship, Sekai S-Class tank. Your ship's memory banks are partially accessible and contain information indicating if the ship is located in the heart of the Star system. This is at least cruiser size. Interesting. I am not dropping that. What if I say it's not in the same place? No, it's one sector over, so I think that's close enough. I can swing by and grab it. My ship is ready. Do I go back to grab it? Just Ah! I'm in Morgana, right? Okay, so I don't know which mod adds this, or if it's something that's in the game itself now. But there are meteor storms, and they contain some interesting things. As you can see, there's some blue stuff. The blue ones are regular meteors. The yellow ones are treasure meteors. Just enough to intercept them. And good. You take a bunch of damage from getting hit by the meteors. There's just a bunch of things. However, the ones that are trading particles are... Gimme. Completely miss them. The one that are trailing particles will just give you stuff if you eat them. I did not realize those would give me a bunch of ships. I have to question where those ships are coming from. Was it a good idea? Probably not! But hey, in my opinion, it was worth showing that off. Usually, I've encountered it twice before, and usually they kind of just contain resources, like supplies and stuff like that, instead of ships. I'm almost certain that this was not a good idea, and I'm gonna have to go back to the UAF space. Oh, yeah, it's amazing. The battle cruiser. Oh, huge. Nice. Carrier. No, really, this was a stupid thing to do, but when do I care about doing stupid things? So there is really just nothing. At some point I will stop just randomly losing all of my supplies before accomplishing any of what I'm planning to do. Today is not that day. Big. Well, not actually that big. I think I have 70 mods or so. And I'll look at it in a moment. Right now I'm just remembering that this is the statement storage and not actually stuff. It should be enough. Back to my original plan, which was okay there. As I said, many mods. I should probably, since all of this is going up on YouTube, I should probably add my mod list to the YouTube description at some point. No. Still have 500. I'm gonna explore this system. Big system. Arch. Abundant. Not bad. I'm gonna pass on you. Lots of ore all around. I'm gonna scan the gas giant because of how expensive it is supply-wise for now. A lot more planes than I thought. That's one here. None of them are really habitable, but should give me plenty of survival, huh? Ooh. I mean, I don't really care considering I'm not going to colonize this place, but ultra rich is nice. They can give me a story point. I only just realized that there's an indication of how many confectionery coins I have right here. I was wondering what the CC was. Oh boy. Those always give a bunch of topography, so it's nice. So again, the MRC is doing something stupid. Oh, and I'm running out of flies. Why am I this? You pirates. No, but I'm going to blow you. Okay, so they are pirates. Thank you for your donation of supplies. I'm going to guess there's some kind of pirate base in here. Oh, and I don't have any place. Okay. And there's Symbiote Electra. Please give me something nice. I'll take it. It's one of those gates, nice. Alright, how much stuff can I get out of here? Atlas. Lots of money in it. A decent amount of supply. There should be another one that's... Sorry. No. Just some prospector. I'm not going to blow them up. The ship I was promised. No, it's an orbital habitat. A close approach by Salvor team shows a heat source and a glint artificial light. An luminous pocket of operational life support, the emergency subsection backup of the backup, some more running for tens, hundreds of cycles. It is unlikely. The officers always perform the standard transporter pings at the start of a salvage operation. It is part of the ritual of the legal salvage. Records of legality are fabricated easy enough when required, and doing a good job of it is a sign of respect appreciated by custom officers across the Persean Sector. It would be awkward to stumble into some hermit cell, ideologues oubliette, or pirate hold fast and not. So your com officer takes charge of a new signaling attempt with a full range of communication protocols from an empowered standard hololink to mere radio, laser staccato, and even an esoteric graph pulse relay. Is anything to report? No, Captain. Got nothing. With your permission, I've got an idea. An acoustic industrial transponder normally used in mining survey is tenderly attached to the hab structure by a discrete remote probe. It fuzz out the code and detects only a tiny, noisy, rhythmic vibration in return. Something tapping on the hull plate with slow, clack-clack regularity. It doesn't change. Oops, it's your turn. Your chief oversees a careful breach of the habitat, worry both for traps and the need to not disrupt the surviving bubble of life support. Survivors make salvage right more complex, but they are generally thankful enough for rescue to come to a profitable accommodation. Salvo attach temporary bubble locks around the entry points, inflate them with a ubiquitous portable Atmo unit, and perform a cold cut on sealed emergency door, slow and steady, ups node, satisfied with the work proceeding on the shared display. A spot of yellow brightness at the end of the foggy corridor. The image of stabilizer kicks in, cancelling the jerky upstep of the lead salver micro-G movement. A tiny garden grows wild within a celestial tomb. Some kind of special backup battery has survived, kicking away the decay of heavy elements to heat and light away the decay. And light a tiny bubble of life. Moisture condenses on a murky lens of slush on the hub-ward window and falls slowly in huge drops through the micro-G of the habitat spin, passing past the glow plate towards the stairs and mold and tiny flower growing on the warm heap of dropping and husks of vermin. On a life-giving Terran world, this would be nothing more than a dank pit. Here, it is a miracle. Captain? Your ops chief acknowledges your commands and in ordering the dance of surviving, inventorying, extraction, transport. Savage. Can begin their words on the meter side of it. Oh, damn it. That means I'm gonna have to fight someone. For a space station, that wasn't much. too bad, I think. I don't know how to use big one, the big ship, so yeah, it is. Stop crashing to each other. What do you mean targeted by kinetic abs? What is coming from? Oh. Is ASAB uplinks? Yeah, that'll do it. Who's being damaged? Come back here, you. I'd rather not get blasted by another ASB or whatever. That's going to suck. It sucked. We have almost no hull. Please perish. It's a ship? Okay. Whoops. There should be some kind of laboratory in here. Yes. Your fleet approaches a special laboratory. An abandoned station once used to study special anomalies and eventually repurposing them for the production of advanced tools. You dock near the station, make your way through the maze of abandoned test chambers, particle accelerators, and antimatter production facilities. Eventually, you make it to the inventory area of the station, full of distinctive treasure. Yay. Station. Oh, artifacts. Gacha is 25 light years. 21. I'm gonna go to gambling. Because now I have enough money to buy the... What's the name of it? The funny fleet... the funny fighter mod. That makes fighter wings kind of broken. Just thanks society, so no. should be that one. Yes. Yeah, I guess can have that. Have that. Can take all of those metals. I don't care about that. Don't really grab any ship, can I? Eh. That, and I had a funny wind come. Once I remember to actually use it. I have not done the bar quest, not yet, no. I've been mostly puttering around the UAF starting area. I don't know if that is going to actually affect the starboard and port hangar sections. Windcom, I mean. Hopefully it will. too. Don't glances up at you as you approach, but there is a grin tugging at the corner of her mouth. Well, look what the cat coughed up. Here to jar for a spell, are you? You settle on the chair opposite, matching her easy posture. Two of you trace stories, some of her freely, others left to linger between the lines. The scars etched across her face says plenty. The shield is the worst of it unsaid. Tale of contracts gone sideways, close call, and the long grind of survival drift back and forth like old freight on the slope. You share a few of your own in kind. After a pause, she leans back, boot thunking softly against the table's edge. Sounds like you're in a real patch of trouble. She draws. Suppose if you're after advice or work, I might be inclined to lend a hand for the right sort anyway. Thanks, I appreciate it. Dawn studies you for a moment longer. Her impression had to read beneath the scarf. For a breath, something like approval flickers in her eyes. Well, you've got your road, I've got mine. Maybe one day I'll run us, they're on the swing, eh? And if they do, let's hope we're on the same side of the shooting. She lifts her tankard in a quiet toast. May luck keep you, traveler. Till next time. Willow chuckles his stand, adjusting her jacket with a practice tug. Got drinks, need finishing, ghost needs drowning. Seth running out there, blessing upon you. I need to actually develop. Can it work for me? Quantify. You know, the first one I asked for was an easy one, but that's kind of insulting. Close, manageable. I'll pass on those. Now that I have enough, I'm just gonna go to get it now. Oh. Yeah, I did do that with my transponder on. I just did not care that I was being detected or not. Ship. There are so many of them installed. Just yak at me. That's where you could find the office of Cornelius Elec. The strange expression crosses the junior agent's face at your question, but it's instantly replaced by a return to plain pleasantness. Of course, Captain. I presume you have an appointment. Academician Elec can be busy. He sent me a personal invitation. Of course, Captain. The agent says you should come right this way. You are led through the station's primary transport hub and are soon deposited in an airy plaza halfway around the ring of the station. Your junior agent leads you through crowds of students and past a few tight-lipped academicians who scurry by, clutching datapads. The junior agent fills the air with a sort of patter they must have saved for first cycle student, pointing out landmarks and remarking upon the departments and figures of interest to niche fields of study. You arrive in a quiet hall of the main concourse, only a couple decks above the stationery. The open volume ring by raining provides a dizzying view of the clouds of Pontus below you. Further on the right, Captain, the junior agent makes a tight smile and disappears. A man in academician robe is buried in hollow display. Several moons appear to orbit his head. What I have told you hooligans about office hours, he shouts out. They don't start until... Tiffany looks and realizes you aren't one of his students. Ah! He adopts the looks of stern prognostication, cradling his hands together as glowing obstacle. I suppose greetings are in order. I am academician Cornelius Elec, senior vice chair of the planetary department of the Galaxy Academy, and you are? I'm Celia. We've spoken before. I've returned your data core. Elec stares at you, a spark of recognition for him to invite. I'm afraid I don't recall. He says, what, may I ask, is the purpose of your visit? You sent a message about an old mystery. I'd like to help solve it. Oh yes, of course, you should have simply said so. He rushes out of his display to pick up a datapad and places himself behind a large desk, waving you towards a chair. Unfortunately, it is occupied by a battered data core, a sort used in long-range probes. Now then, taps at his datapad, failing to notice your obstacle. A mystery concerned a very old dataset which has been in the Galaxia Academy archive for somewhat more than 200 cycles. I stumbled upon it in the course of my studies. In fact, I was discussing the old archive with a friend, a wealthy patron of the science. A comment they made reminded me of its existence. I'm standing. As it... As it happens, this dataset is a recording of a telemetry from a domain era sensor array out on what we now call the fringe. It was somewhat more civilized back when this data was captured, not perhaps by much. Alec chuckles softly at his wit. You're not being very witty, my guy. As for the dataset, we only have a complete sourcing header. Our copy is mostly corrupted due to... Again? Due to anomalous degradation during hyperwave transmission and then over 200 cycles of low priority storage. He shakes his head with deep disappointment as a mistake made by someone else. Remains standing. In any event, Alec cradles his hand, looking into an imagined middle distance. His patron and friend offered to fund a project to recover an intact copy of the data. From the source. He smiles quite pleasantly, leaves with him says, an expedition shall be made to the original sensor array. Your name came up, Captain. Find the sensor array, extract the data, sounds simple. When put like that, yes, he stands, placing his hand together behind his back and begins pacing. I shall provide you with a scientific hardware package my students have prepared. It is far from simple, I assure you of that. Have your technician attach it to the sensor array and it will carry out the necessary operation. That's not all over. He paused to look at you with a sly smile. No? I propose that once you acquire the data and my algorithm extracts the targeting coordinate, you then travel to the indicated location which lies at the heart of all this effort. Explore what is to be explored, find what is to be found. You will bring back no mere long-range scan, but a thorough investigation. Think of science! Think of the glory! And in weeks, you must be thinking of that vast fortune. I do believe that Dr. Glide, my friend, will be more than delighted by this fait accompli. Why is data so important? What is so I find? An excellent question! Alec taps his datapad and turns towards the display. The spinning moon have disappeared to be replaced by a map of the Persean Sector, broad swath of stars. The core walls are highlighted, the flash stars somewhat dimmed. Here you see, or do not see, for it is a crescent of a sort of absence, the Orient Persean Abyss. It is far from nothingness, however. It is not nothingness with which we are concerned, so there's something in the abyss. Correct, dear Captain. An excellent place by that you have followed the trajectory of this lesson. There are indeed plans to be found here, cold, dark, and alone, bereft of their parent stars, flying into the sparse wastes between the arm of our galaxy. Aphorage, that is one of these planets our sorcerer was targeting, is to grow less heated, or rather an energetic event involving or concerning one such planet. We are not certain, however. We are not certain exactly which, however, and it is exceedingly difficult and expensive to perform any kind of broad analysis of these warward children from afar, and with our sadly reduced means compared to the grand days of the old domain, as alack. Sure, I accept. Excellent! I'll have the hardware package transferred to your fleet immediately. It taps the pad connected comms and wheels of some imperious order at some poor support staff. After all, we made the package installation idiot-proof. I'm sure your technicians will be capable of installing it. I'm sure we'll manage. Good. Comes back to his displaying arranging moons again. Wait your turn, Captain, he says over his shoulder. You return to the academic concourse, the junior academician, blah 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 blah. So since I'm doing the academy quest, the academy agent makes a quiet request through their personage com. It gives you a patient look. The new provost is very busy. New administration after the recent embraces, you know. It could take sometimes days, weeks, sometimes. You might want to leave your com ID with me and come back in. Comes and unit chimes softly. Yes? Really? I mean, yes, we'll come up immediately. The patient turns to you. Provost Brain, we'll see you. Right now. Please follow me, Captain. You are led through a discreet, secure access door to a series of passages that bypass the public concourse. A travel lift activates. At the Academy's agent presence, you step inside at the agent's security nod. The lift pod is wrapped by diamond matrix through which you can see the canyon-like sweep of plaza pass by, filled with crowds of students, academics, and technicians. Raising your gaze, you see that the pod is approaching a tiered substructure which seems to hang over the curves of the station interior. The pod's slow, and you shuffle to adjust to the local ground effect field gradient. You must be near the core of Galatia Station. A guard wearing a mirror faceplate dismisses the junior agent and ushers you into an antechamber, filled with small groups waiting to meet with the provost. They have perfect hair and perfect skin, and mild as a radiation burn that marks the spacer. The cybernetics you can spot are conspicuously stylish adornments rather than crude augments. Many have brought their young progeny with them. A stench of wealth and influence is palpable. It turns as you are led past all of them toward a set of large doors inlaid with wood, from what looks to like real trees. You feel their glare on you, like point defense fire on heavy armor. Good, I for once. Enter the office and door closes silently behind you. Provost Anahita brightens to acknowledge your entrance while conducting a call via destabet. Ancient wooden shelves for real paper book gleam darkly in subdued light emanating tastefully from nowhere. The shelves are only half stocks from crates scattered around the office. A brass orrery of the Galatia system adorns the plinth in the midst of a sitting cluster. Parchment mounted behind the provost's desk display intimidating intellectual rankings. Their seat of authenticity steals of authenticity glowing softly. Apologize for the mess, she says, having noted your examination. I've only just moved office. Before you speak, she raises her hand. You're not here to set up a donation. And why? Because it is very much in my interest to know about the up-and-coming mercenary captain who is capable of reversing the unfortunate situation created by my ambitious but incautious predecessor. I pause. This institution is not devoted purely to theoretical. She forms a cradle with her hand as if to hold an idea, she explained. But use technology if it does not give us the power and wisdom to change the world for the better. She leaves the question hanging for the moment. I'm gonna say this one. Knowledge is good for its own sake. Frostbite cuts you off as you begin to speak. The question was the rhetorical captain. She brings her hand apart. The Galafia Academy could make use of someone like you, someone capable, discreet. And here she poses a tactic for emphasis she appeared to apply often, and very well paid. I don't wish to make the same mistake as my predecessor. If one wants work done properly, appropriate incentive must be provided. She leans back and looks to you, done speaking for real this time, probably. Actually, you really did want to create a scholarship. I'm interested, what do you need? I shall put you in contact with academician Alvis Sebestin. He will be my liaison with you. You will receive a few mundane tasks from various departments in the academy so that we may build a working rapport and provide you with the funds required to bring your fleet up to my standards. She looks over her spectacles at you. Most of all, I require evidence of trust. I intend to remain the provost here for a long time, and productive relationships are built on trust. We will speak again before long, I'm sure. She looks out the dim window at the great hall of the Galaxia Academy. Cannot imagine what we shall accomplish. This matters no, not at you, but for herself. Comes connected for a moment. Oh, hello, it's you! Your contact must look surprised at your calling, but manages to launch into an upbeat introduction. My name is Alvis Sebastian. The new provost at this Provost Premade assigned me to be your liaison with the Academy. I hope you are as excited to work with me as I am to be working with you. I suppose I am, yes. Nice to meet you, Academician. Right, yes, seemed I was to be meeting real-life space captain. You wonder idly if how he even got his position. Different departments within the Galaxia Academy tell me what they need done and are coordinate with freelance like yourself to procure the necessary services. Be gone, but... Move thyself from my sight. Oh, and I run job as a finance office. We have to make sure you get paid. It's very important. This time there may be various jobs open to you. You must have to check with me. Or sometimes there might be no job if they're all fulfilled. Read something on the tablet, but looks like Rose Braid wants you at first priority. She must like you. You're not so sure of this. Inquire about available jobs. I'm not gonna do any of those yet. I'm gonna try and focus on space oddity. Oh, it's not actually not far from that. Right now, I want which one was it? So, in theory, I think I can get there and go there and back if I have enough fuel, which might be... It's probably going to be expensive rather than difficult. Let's see. I'm neutral with the hegemony, so I don't have to worry about not being able to buy fuel at whatchamacallit, Nechiketa. Unfortunately, I don't have the Iron Shell mod because it's been that's not something I can pay. Right, I don't have the Iron Shell mod because it's been lagging in terms of version compatibility, and since the mod version doesn't seem to be for this current version of the game, I figured I'm not gonna risk it, I'm just not gonna have it installed. Hopefully that's going to be fixed by the time I do an hegemony Iron Shell run. Even with oh, nice. I wasn't really willing to risk it. I might add it then. I don't remember if it's safe to add into the save game, so maybe not. But for the next one, I will definitely just add it in. Okay, so now right, I can go. Can come back here. So unless war breaks out and I can't trade with these guys again, I should be. Expensive, but at the same time, I do need a lot of supplies. Not worth it. If it was a bit cheaper to buy food here, I think it would have been more interesting to grab the food and go to the Oz refining complex, because 26 is a decent amount of dosh to be making. But yeah, no, it's not gonna. Kind of wonder where exactly I can get those those missiles. Sure wish I had more of them. No, it's a beacon for yourself. I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy one just in case. There's no pirates around here, so... Good for you, VRI. Actually, now that I think about it... Okay, the lunacy is over here. And there ain't singularity. Going to explore this this corner of the map and call it a day. Spools. See what this place has first. More than I was expecting, honestly. So some very expensive planets. I'm not gonna... Admiral survey ship notes. Oh wait, it's right here. Okay, use it. Yeah. Okay, so we found a mothership as well. Synchrotron. Oh, that's the second one. And let me guess, this is the mothership. No, it's not. Oh, mothership is in... sector next door. I have 600, so I'm gonna risk finishing surveying this whole system. I honestly doubt that I'm going to find anything great, but I'm really hoping for some ruins. Something else. Dang. Where is another domain pro? I love this when the game makes you lose a bunch of... Hello! Makes you lose a bunch of heavy machinery and you get the exact same number back. Don't. Go away, you little goblin. Israel Skull. One that is. Yeah, I could probably do that. I never think of doing it. Ah. Right, well, I'm not messing with this place. Requite sounds reasonable, we provide the fuel. Yes. Okay, in that case I'll probably add it before the next stream. Hopefully without breaking the game. I don't remember if it's gonna work on. Ah! Why is our warning beacon purple? Ah! Ah! Okay! Well then! Whoops! So... Where is it? We know why the UAF didn't grab their crate back! Where do I run? is it just a fucking cryo sleeper here? Hold on, where does it say? Some distance away from the center of the beta with the star system. Shit, 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 shit. You never get me. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! It's next Premade! Oh yeah, I forgot I had my transponder on. Oh no. I will go as fast as I want and I will make as many mistakes as I can. You can't tell me what to do. We are, amazingly, not dead. So, I came here for the UAF crate. Which means I am not leaving until I get my UAF crates. In other words, it's time to do something really dumb. I am not dealing with that. Where are my goddamn crates, game? It's going direct ships, but that's not what I want. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have that. That explains why serving fights was costing me so much. Yeah, sure. Well, either salvage operation or this one. I think I'm gonna grab salvage operation next, and then the hull restoration. Oh, I know. At this point, I'm just trying to figure out where the... I'm not insane, right? Some distance away from the center of the Beta Quedes star system. That's the Beta Quedes system. Yeah, but the weird thing is that I'm not seeing them anywhere. I'm throwing scans around and they're not showing up. Did? Where? I didn't see anything. Top left. Yes, yes. I'm not lying, I'm not actually... ally. I saw it as well, but... Oh, there they are. Alright, so... I don't have the volatile radar, unfortunately. So I'm going to be very lame. And yeah, I'm gonna load the game. I don't usually do this, but I feel no shame in this case. I saw it, it's right down here. Ooh! Fancy. Now the question is, was it really worth all of this? Probably not, but do I care? Not really, no. I'm fast as fuck, boy! And this is why you have transverse jump! I mean... That's that is a massive damn ship. Mysterious Blueprint Archive. You know, I'm more shocked than shocked by the fact that I have enough people to crew that thing than anything else. Okay, so Diable Avionics do not hate me. That's good news because I am about to... Yeah, just enough to get back to the core world. From there I can... from either other terminus or 9ES, I go to Naraka, grab as much fuel as I can, and then I go back home. I'm gonna go to a third terminus, I think. That is a big ship. Yeah, I was wondering if I could do military subsystems. I can't. It's not much of a surprise. Frankly, one of the best things about it is the fact that it comes with a Cyclone Reaper launcher. I mean, it's a freighter. I wasn't really expecting it to be amazing. I think it's basically an Atlas 2 if the Atlas 2 wasn't shit. Well, I guess the missile autoforge is also nice. Oh no, somebody destabilized Favonius. I bet it was the Pathers. Oh yeah, no, bulk transport is... Ow, 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 please. Something I would never play the game without. In my defense of running out of supplies this time, I would not have run out of supplies if I didn't loot a giant ship. That's my sole defense. Oh. Thank you! Shit, I can buy every single one. Oh. I definitely should not. Shush you. Mothball is for cowards, and I'm no coward. Now I'm planning to get most of my fuel at Naraka, because it's going to be cheaper than there. Check it, it's going to be this one. Or not. Okay. Cargo hold. No, those ones are not civilian grade, so I don't have to worry about that. Ah, there, augmented drive. Augmented drive. Oh. Oh. I mean, I think... Huh. I think it's still more worth to go with those two and ignore military subsystem for now. The maintenance supplies is only a plus 2.2, so that's not a massive boost. Mostly thanks to my talents. I think I'm just gonna go with that. With that being said, anybody I can... Yeah, I'm going to. That's why I'm going back to Rain, to Nur, and the UAF in general. Both to turn in all of the stuff I've gotten, including the keycards, but also to just do it in my settlement. I'm gonna go check on Yama. Do they have... Station's broken. Mercantile cover, the part for processing. More. Ah, so I do have ore and stuff, that's why... You're not getting my food. Buy all of that. I can't carry it. I forgot I had gamma cores in my inventory. I'm gonna be very nice and not cause a ruckus. He says, looking at the black market. Last time I did one of those, I say I wasn't going to do one of those again, but $500,000 is $500,000, you know? Really? This is probably a mistake but I'm going to deploy the big ship. I want it under heavy escort. Can Yay! I don't know how to pilot it, so I'm just leaving it to the AI. Oh, I didn't see you here. Oh. Well, this guy is not going to have much fun, huh? Talk about being thrown out of formation. The idea is you have a giant bomber with it, but I don't know how to use said bomber. I kind of rubbed it against a space station at one point, and the bomber died, so... This guy can hide. Yeah. The Lyora truly is the funny ship. Stop. I just love how it gets everything out of position. Are you okay over there? Do you need help with that single cataphract? It's one dude. I mean, it has an officer in it, but still. I mean, you're not wrong, but it's still just a single frigate. You'd think they'd be able to at least do something about it. Okay, this isn't working. You're coming back to hell. You can eliminate this one. And... no more escort for him. Wondering how much stuff they still have with them. Starting to hope they have this. Finally. Well, I'm just gonna. Come here. There we go. I am not satisfied. I got my level. I'm still over. I'm just gonna sell weapons to make sure I'm not accidentally selling the stuff I'm supposed to carry around. Domestic goods and luxury. You can just sell the metal. We can engage in battle. I did a tiny armada I killed actually attack them? I would have been so mad if that counted as a failure. That's one of the... So I think there's a particularly strong cataphract that you can get, but I don't remember which one it is. It is currently inside of a... Oh. I may be slightly tired. I was hovering around above the wrong one. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I am slow. Hmm? Oh, you mean the... Sorry, I didn't see your message. You mean the missile that... grabbed everything and spewed them out. That's from the Lyra. It's an inbuilt missile called, I think, the Lion's Roar. Unfortunately, I've not played Red Alert 3, so I can't tell you if I think you're right or not. Oh, that's a lot of people. Okay, so my allies just decided to fuck off. That's nice. Okay, I really have absolutely no idea how to pilot this thing. Why did my things got disabled? I missed that one completely, damn it. I may be in the process of severely regretting having decided to get involved in this mission at all. Oh my god. I'm apparently way more tired than I thought. Which button is it to call in allies again? Yeah, it is. Right, G. Who am I piloting right now? The main issue is my enemies decided to not... my allies decided not to engage the enemy and left me basically all alone. At this point, I think it's more a question of endurance. Now that I have... I brought the rest of my ships in. Yeah, they're retreating. Retreating. I think I am, yeah. Not by much, mind you, but... Oh, thank heavens. Thank Lude for this victory. The place we need to go is right here. Please go back to moving. Like the metal. You know what? Okay, yeah, sure. Please stop throwing yourself straight into the star. The stupidity of this AI, I swear. Oh, freedom! Let me do some quick and dirty, man. That's 3,500, 4,600. Need about 6,000 more cargo. I think I can do that. Maybe. A freighter I can buy by any chance. Is it a mistake to sell all those weapons? Probably. But most of them are fairly easy to find, I think. need to... Actually, wait. Nice. Should be just enough. You go first. Nope. You know, for something that was literally right next door, it sure was an adventure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a Sindrian, so really, you can't be surprised at them wanting to hurt you. They want to hurt everybody. Well, I cannot complain about having a cool 1 million. In the grand scheme of things, it's absolutely nothing. It's basically peasant money, but still. Give me some fuel, I wanna go home. Ah, great. I'm now hostile with the pirates. The high-tech pirates, but still. What do you mean there's just a bunch of remnants pursuing me? Why? No, I'm not fighting this. Are you crazy? Why are there multiples of them? Huh? They bullying me. Please leave me alone. I don't know. Escapes come a little earlier on the stream, I guess? What the fuck? No! I'm not giving you money. I'm almost tempted to fight it. Because if I do emergency repairs, some of my ships will be in pretty good order. No. I need to run away again. Okay, I think we've lost them. Keyword being think. I don't know why they showed up or why they decided to just absolutely demolish me. Remember this. Can you believe that I thought I'd come back here with a surplus of supplies I could just drop off and have a little nest egg? No, this entire fight with those guys, well, fight, more like bravely running away from the AI overlords, I just murdered all of that. Damn. I should sell one of the synchrotrons. I think if you sell it on a market, the AI starts using it? It doesn't have any... No! It needs a bunch of food and supplies. Did you guys get attacked? Decivilized. What happened here? I mean, money for me, I guess. Oh, Onslaught Great Houses, I was confused about it. Onslaught Great Houses is great in my opinion, it's a very good ship. Oh god. The overlords decided that my model was not acceptable and started making it freak out. I'm gonna wait on grabbing another custom ship, I think. In the meantime, you can have some money. I think I forgot to grab something. Oh. Oh. But I had a bunch of survey data to give them, but I had somewhere in there. Well, let's head to Favonius, give them the cards I found, same with the survey, and see where that leads me. A fair bit of money, actually. $1,300 confectionery coin. Sorry, 13k confectionery coins. It's not enough to grab some of the very fancy ships, but it's more than enough to grab some of the less fancy ones. I don't remember. From what I remember before they were reworked was that the Tsunami was a pretty decent ship. Not like amazing, but pretty okay. No minute. Question is, do I buy it or do I save up for more? Yeah, I'm gonna save the confectionery coins. I think right now I want, yes. Oh. I think right now I want to get my hands on the Muparia or the Roria Esvernia. Which is, quote, only 10k. 7k to... That being said, I'm gonna go... Oh no, wait, I know exactly which ship I want to make at Neur. Deck... Oui. If you can't hear, my cat is begging for attention. And this is what I'm going to grab. It's absolutely terrible for fighting and anything related to that. However, since I can just split it off from the ship, from the fleet, to put to place... to do the infiltration, that's going to be pretty good. Do you have anything? Is she not a developed contact? Oh, she's just a potential contact. Okay. I did not realize that was the case. It'll work for me. Oh, an operative rescue mission, that's special. That's gonna have to wait until I have a phantom or two, I think. Procurement. Ah. What price do I have on me? Give me your money. I know I have no more supplies. I kind of wish you could have better access to the market info. Well, no matter. I'm just gonna go to New Aurora, grab some more supplies. And maybe call it a day? I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna question where there's a bunch of apparently hostile enemy right outside the gate. I decline again because I don't know how long making the Phantom is gonna do. Oh great, that's going to break the save! Ha ha! Joking aside, I really like when AOTD does this stuff. Oh god, I'm way more tired than I thought. I really like when they do new stuff, but I do hate how it will invariably break myself. I know that means there's going to be a new module, or it means they're going to replace a module. Man, don't you love having only 4% of tariff? Because I do. I really do. I don't actually remember which mod adds reputation lowest tariff, but I don't think I would be able to play the game without it. Thank god, for a moment I thought I bought all of them. Let me check something quick. 280. Yeah, I'm gonna store the free sheets. It's going to... Oh yeah. I have a lot less cargo capacity, but man does my supply use get so much better. I could buy this Fusenoria too. Or I could grab this Purcelia. The Purcelira is super expensive, but it'd be a big boost to my firepower if I grabbed it. I've piloted the Persean, which has nuke missiles. It's pretty good. So without the nuke missiles, it doesn't do quite as much damage, but it's still a pretty fearsome weapon in the right hands. It's also a missile boat, so really you just load it up with a ton of missiles and you just keep firing until everything dies. The Zeporia is tempting too. Basically, yeah, the main issue is since it has a lot of mounts, as you can see, it can be a bit tough to actually load it up with weapons. But yeah, I'm going to grab it. Yeah. Damn, you can't just give me the semi-braves. Okay, so the cat really wants me to give to pet her, so say hello to Sally. What does that butter? Yes. Oh. I just want to check some. Um, non, le chat. Ça, c'est le clavier. Tu sais que t'as pas le droit d'être là. Yes. White. I just wanted to see the big explosion, I won't lie. And the cat has left my lap. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not actually going to use the semi-brave launchers. When I use something else, I'm not sure which one yet. The main issue is I'm terrible with non-guided missiles, and the regular semi-brave launchers are unguided. So I'm just not going to be able to hit anything unless I'm right up against the guys. And when the semi-brave has a big explosion, that's really going to end well for me at all. I'm trying to think what exactly really is the thing that amazes me the most is there's just one on the black market. Right now I'm trying to think. Actually, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah. Ordnance assembly. Built-in special fire missile weapons by 50% of its ammo every 90 seconds combat. Missile process. The flux level above 50%. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back to my settlement and see what exactly I can will bring to the table, so to speak. First, I'm going to go back to the decommissioned space habitat. Now for my ships. I'm not actually going to bring it with me, I'm just checking mini missiles. Because you can never go wrong with Reapers. Weapons, do I? I think for now that's going to be enough. Yeah. The main thing is I'm hoping I can make do without the semi-brave at least for a while. She's having the exact same situation as I did. Hey, what's your favorite snack? I see. Oh, I can't give her the one I kept for her. Like to ask for a promotion. Yeah. I can have one colony. Hooray! I suppose the links is a mixing function. Let's look at the most viable. The initial one can be developed but requires some necessary material. Right? It's going to be expensive. Work for me. Look at... Sure. Observation package. I think that I might have accidentally not paid attention to which place I had to deploy my ship. Yeah, okay, I thought it was the same planet, not Purgatory. Well, this is why I made sure to build a Phantom. That being said, I think it was this planet, this star system with a bunch of pretty decent planets. I think my brain is mush because it's past midnight here. I just realized I should probably grab one semi-brave just in case. One. Yeah, it's already done. Perfect. See what I can slap on. Composite hardpoint. So I can, in theory, kind of just slap whatever I want on it. I mean, I could. I thought I had more bases. My poor ships are just being completely busted up. I can just put more stuff in there. If I do. Oh, going for the Ace Fighter pilot jet. I'm gonna check something. Look at that delicious sensor profile. I can't see shit if I'm going dark. They are going to be angry with me. Anyway, thanks so much for coming to the stream. I'm going to stop here because I am falling asleep in my chair. I don't think I'm going to be able to stream again this week because tomorrow I'm with my family, and for the rest of the week work is going to be something. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to stream, otherwise I will see you guys next week. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming to the stream, and I hope you have a good one. Bye bye.